it comes to the real estate market, I had some people reaching out to me telling me, Phil, the market's going to crash. I don't think it's going to crash. I think it's going to stagnate. So right now, NAR just recently came out a couple weeks ago and said that there's more sellers right now than there are buyers in the last 5 years. So there's more, in the last 5 years, there's more sellers than buyers. What does this typically mean? When there's more sellers than buyers, that means that there's more housing inventory in the market. And if you go back to basic economics of supply and demand, if there's more supply, usually that means demand has weakened, right? And demand has weakened due to the fact that interest rates are at 7%. So less people are able to afford houses. So these sellers want to sell their houses for this amount, but these guys over here, these buyers can only afford this amount, right? So slightly under what the sellers are wanting, which means inventory is actually going up. And when inventory goes up, that means prices go down. So the only thing that's going to get the real estate market pumping again is when interest rates drop. And when interest rates drop, we're going to see inventory go down and prices go up. That's just the way it goes. So yeah, we do see inventory rising. We see interest rates at a pretty high rate right now. But when rates drop, I think that's going to be the catalyst that's going to shoot up real estate into the stratosphere. Because in California, real estate tends to double every 10 years. So if you're doubling every 10 years, you buy a place right now for $1 million and it's $2 million in 10 years. Was that a good investment, whether or not you bought it at a 7% interest rate or a 5% interest rate? Hell yeah, it was. So people just need to take action. People only taking action right now are people usually with a little bit more cash on hand, people who see the opportunity and are willing to take that risk. I call it an asymmetric risk, where you're betting $1 and you can win $100 versus just a normal risk where you're betting $1 and you only win $2. So real estate for me is an asymmetric risk, and you can look at the past half a century or so at historic trends. It tends to appreciate depending where you're at, anywhere from 5 to 7%. So 7% appreciation on $700K, that's about $49,000, and that's every single year. So $49,000 times 10, oh man, that's $490K over the course of 10 years. You do the math.